everyone! I'm Miss Willow. Welcome to the video. Don't forget to subscribe. It will make my day. And over the years that I have been on YouTube, I have been asked to play Roblox. See, I have turned down every opportunity to play it and make a video of it. So, oh, hi, Phibius! Phibius! Oh, you're here! Oh, I'm sorry! I didn't even see you! What's up? I'm making the intro to my video, so can it wait?
No, Miss Willow! I really want you to play Roblox!
Isn't it just that pizza game? I tried it for like 5 minutes and I gave up. I didn't really understand it.
No, Princess. There's other games too. You might like what you see on there.
Oh, really? Well, I have to see what's on here. Well, can you tell me more about it? Is there anything that I'll like?
Well, you might like Islands. It's kind of fantasy, medieval, and farming, and cool stuff that you like, Miss Willow.
Oh, thank you, Phibius. I used to think Roblox was only 1 or 2 games. Turns out there's a lot more that I haven't tried. So thank you, Phibius. I would call this my first time playing Roblox, truly. See you there! Islands. So here's a montage of the past many times I've played this game. I am obsessed as of right now. Can't keep off this game. I was truly shocked at how much I enjoyed this, like other games that cost money. This was a super fun experience with everything I love in gaming. I had already played a bit before getting the idea to record each time, so I started off with a bit of the ways already upgraded in skills, and having built stuff, learning how the game works. There's an island of your own and a village with players. You can sell your crops and mine and go on little quests. There's other islands I have and have not explored yet, but they seem pretty awesome. Pirate Island is my favorite. I started off the video mining. There's this deep, dark mine with coal and iron and other rock clumps that you and other players can mine. I'm always racing to get to the iron first because people seem to love to get to them before I can. But no problems later. I get this awesome totem to deal with all of that. I have some fun running around and gathering all that I can and gathering and collecting coal for my campfire and stoves. Thinking about it now, I should invest in a coal totem too, if that's a thing not only in my imagination. I thought it was a bit strange that I decided to start my recording sessions while in the mines, instead of introducing the basic of my island home, but I just could not let myself forget to record in case something else that was super awesome decided to occur while I was in there. All footage is possible good footage here to me, so why would I take the chance? From this point on, I made it a goal to record all my gameplay of this whenever possible so that I can easily make this video later, without improvising for absolutely everything I've done. Learning to start to make furniture and how to use the workbench-like station, I was able to craft a campfire to start mundane smelting and cooking of foods. Bread was some of the first foods that I was able to make with the wheat that I've obtained. I also started a farm with a garden, and starting off, the seeds and other vegetables and stuff seem very expensive to me, but now later on that I've had thousands of coins now, it doesn't seem that bad to me to purchase some new goods like melons and carrots and onions. I've unlocked those later on, but all in all, right now I was very excited to even have tomatoes, so this was really cool. So I decided it was about time I start really getting invested in selling my crops and foods and all that to earn up some coins. So here in the village, it was really awesome. There were other players walking around, the graphics looked really cool, I love the lighting, there's a baker that I can sell the food to, and some other people who I can sell the crops to, and one that I can even buy seeds from. So I had a blast selling bread, earning up my coins. This was just a wonderful time, and you know, I just love the area here. It made me very excited to see all the different fruit here, like apples and oranges and lemons and blueberries, and it makes me wonder, how am I going to obtain those? I still don't know. I figured out how to get coconuts, at least one way, and I would have never imagined. So, this was pretty fun, so I started selling things. Yeah! I discovered this combat area with slime creatures, and I realized I need a sword, and I don't think that I had something like that at the time, but it looks like in my inventory I actually did. Interesting. Well, I got to take a look at this. This was pretty neat. The sword was huge. It was very difficult for me to slay these creatures, especially when there were so many people trying to also slay them, but it was fun nonetheless. So I earned some very interesting items. I'm just slashing my sword every which way, trying to defeat these guys, because I just do not understand the hitbox system yet. I did realize that I could zoom in, and then I can get a better aim at them, so it depended on whether or not I could see my character third person, so my success was much better when it was a first person view. So yeah, this was all in all fun. I got some strange tokens. There was this very strange spirit island thing, and it blew me away. I have no clue what I'm looking at. I have no clue how to capture spirits. I assumed I had to use a net, and I assumed they were these flame-looking things flying around. This place looked epic. Like, I would totally live here. This would be awesome. I mean, look at the trees. So, I had to get this net, and it looks like I need to catch spirits for some reason. I'm not exactly sure, but I couldn't figure out how to obtain them, or any sort of other thing here, so I just basically had the best time just kind of exploring and climbing the trees, and all sorts of other things, like just observing, because this spirit island looked sick! Oh my gosh, I love this place! You wouldn't believe what next I discovered. A pirate island. Who could imagine a pirate island? I love this place. Like, I would hang out here constantly. There's all these pirates that put you on missions and quests, and there's kiwi fruits growing everywhere, and the best part is, you can even go up the volcano and look into the inside of it while there's obsidian blocks ready for you to mine all over the side of the volcano. Like, you can explore anywhere, it seems. There's also these adorable, but very deadly, little tiny pirate skeleton monsters that are running loose in the forest, and you have to slay them, and they drop cool items. They just run so cutely, I can't even imagine. Like, imagine just how they would probably fight you. Like, they're just so small, they'll probably just step on your foot. But I think they're adorable. There's also crabs that, when I slay the crabs, I get coconuts for some reason. I would never have imagined that. You might remember me saying that, but I would have never imagined I would get coconuts from that. And I get some cool items while fishing. There's just a lot of amazing things on this island that I can explore, and I love it. I would absolutely come back to this pirate island very frequently. It is great here. I got a lot of time in upgrading my combat skills and melee skills while fighting these little skeleton pirate creatures, and it was just a blast. I had a blast. I leveled up so much. I just couldn't stop playing this. It was amazing. I spent some time exploring this pirate island more, and I found this sandy area with a river, and there were crabs, and it was just really cool. I also discovered that you can heal yourself by eating, so I actually had a use to the food that I'm growing, other than just selling it, which I really like. I like having the ability to sell something, but also being able to consume it. So, this was pretty fun. I just had such a blast here. As I said, there's cool crabs, there's The water looks so amazing in this game. Like, it looks so clear and incredible. I love it. You would never hear the end of me just praising this game. I love it so much. Okay, Maple Island. Now this was something I wanted to take a look at for a while, so I finally just entered through the portal and was ready to see whatever was going to be on the other side of this magnificent land. And it was very interesting. I can't tell what I'm supposed to do here, but I learned that I can get this cool item that I attach to maple trees, and it gives me maple sap and everything, so I had to go back and craft that on my own, it seemed. But there was an interesting quest that I didn't really understand here, so maybe eventually I'll have to find out what that's all about. Past this locked gate, I could have sworn I saw, like, birds like turkeys walking around. It was really interesting. I want to go past that gate so badly, so I wonder how to unlock it. That would be really neat. Back to my home sweet home. I made some improvements on the island. I expanded my farm. I learned how to make spring rolls. That was pretty cool. I don't know where to sell them though, but I have spring rolls now. I can use spinach and make them, it seems. So I have a lot more seeds. I get to plant this later on. Oh boy, the garden that I create is just fantastic and organized. I think you might remember that from the beginning of the video. Maybe you want to go look back at that in case I don't look at it in the end of this video. Well, you know, knowing me, I probably will show it. But I did some more upgrades. I found a bee hanging around the flowers. These flowers just keep popping up, and there's little animals. Like, I caught a frog, I caught a bee, I caught a whole rabbit. I don't even know how to place, like, I figured out how to place them, but I don't know how to keep them in a cage because my cow just kept jumping over the fence. I don't know why, but very interesting stuff. My island is obviously coming to life because creatures are spawning, and I needed to catch the bee. It was so cool. Now this is what I mentioned earlier. I didn't know that it was actually going to spawn iron just everywhere. This was where I found the frog, by the way. Frog had to be caught. I just wanted it so bad I didn't want it to go away. But the iron totem started producing iron for me that no other players, it seems, are just going to be running up and grabbing, so I can get my iron for myself. Ha 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 ha. I finally figured it out. I got to work making a better, bigger garden that's more organized in rows. I finally have this area with 4 different furnaces together so that I can produce more food at once of different kinds without having to wait. The plum trees I have growing in a row, and I have the maple tree that I soon purchase also in a row. So I'm trying to make my island bigger, more organized. I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to get more dirt and grass, but I found a merchant that sold it anyway, so that was a relief to me, because I want to be able to build a house soon. My cow is doing great. He's walking around, being adorable, blinking, all that sort of stuff, so this was fun. I did some fishing. Again, the water looks absolutely incredible, and I can even swim under it and look at all the sand and cool coral and stuff on the bottom. I love this. The fishing technique is really cool. It gives a little challenge. Instead of just pulling up the fish, I actually have to work for it. And the fish are just so cool. I can even sell the fish, and it's just lovely. I love this activity. It made me really happy, and all in all, the graphics of the water I think are beautiful. While exploring the village, I saw this big mountain in the background. Of course, I think that it's above the mines, but I decided, why not? With how easy it is to jump in this game and climb up rocks, maybe I should try to go to the top. It looks like someone else was already trying to go to the top as well, so I guess both of us were able to climb to the wee tippity top of this mountain. And the view was amazing. I got to see the whole town. It looked so cool. I was so excited about this. This reminds me of some other games that I played many years ago, so this just brought back so much nostalgia of the type of gameplay and exploration this has. Brought back kind of a childhood wonder that I used to have exploring and wanting to go beyond the limits of the game. Loved this kind of aspect of things, being able to look at the top and explore where maybe the trail isn't. Well, all in all, I have such a fun time playing this. I've been playing this for so much time. I love it. There is a lot of cool things that I have yet to explore. My garden is coming along nicely. I made a path of rocks. I got a melon plant growing, and I put a bench next to the garden because it just looks so cool. The colors are impeccable. The lighting and shading is awesome. I love it. All in all, I give this game like a 10 out of 10, or maybe an 11 out of 10. This was really fun. I had a great time, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had a great time. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy and want to help out, and leave a like on this video, maybe even comment something very awesome like, I love this game too, or you played an amazing job, your garden looks great, Miss Willow, couldn't imagine a better garden. Something would be amazing, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everyone!